Yeah, I'm pretty much done with competitive gaming. Starting, the players are unpleasant to deal with. It's not fun to play with those guys. Usually because, starting off in the low ranks, even in some of the higher ranks, the players are not reliable. If you have a smoke player and you got a person picking Omen, for the whole game they won't put smokes, to clear areas for us so we can have an easier way to access, the fucking site or something like that. People not doing what they have to do. You have people who have an aggressive class, a fragger class, as the gamers like to say, and they can have that and still decide not to enter the site for the teammates, gather information for his teammates, get that early kill to make the site entry easier for the teammates. They decide to, hide behind the support player. You have the support player entering a lot of times in these matches, and everything is out of whack with these players, man. They're so unreliable, and mostly, if they can worry about anything in game, they won't worry about how they can improve and make the next round easier for themselves and their teammates, man. The thing they gonna worry about is what you're doing wrong, the play that you messed up. Even though the last couple matches they made, some horrible plays, man, they still gonna find a way to pick someone else that's maybe bottom of the leaderboard, that's not doing exactly great, but they're not doing great either, and they still find a way to worry about somebody else's performance. And that can make the game just bad for everybody else, because that one bad player that's not having a great game but has to blame someone else about us losing a round makes that player that potentially can get better throughout the game completely lose it, and then they decide, I'm not going to take the game seriously anymore, and now everybody's RR or everybody's rank is down because of unreliable players, man. Next, bench players talking like starters. Now, I made it all the way to Immortal 1 on Valorant, and I made it to Onyx on Halo Infinite, so I'm a pretty decent gamer, man. If I want to get to a high rank, I can get to a high rank, and I've got too many high ranks on any, competitive mode that I tried. So, eventually, you get bored of the mode and you don't care. You get to try new things, and you may start losing. You may de-rank a couple notches. You know how it goes with the competitive game sometimes. Sometimes you super motivated, sometimes you're not. And when you already not motivated with the game, and then you de-rank with those players and you reach from, let's say for me, Immortal, and then I reach all the way to Plat 3. Nowadays you can just search people name up on a Valorant tracker or a Halo tracker or any other tracking system that tracks players rank, KD. You can see you can see which maps you're the best at. You can see what maps you're terrible at. You can see the guns that you use the most. It basically tracks everything that you do in that competitive game. And basically, anytime somebody see that I was an Immortal 1 on Valorant, bro, and they're like a Plat 1, I just automatically get disrespected, man. And what I don't appreciate about that, man, is even when they don't search up or know that I was an Immortal 1, man, this the cockiness of low ranked players, bro. It irks my nerves. Like, you can see them just doing the dumbest shit, like peeking when they not supposed to peek, exposing the team's location by being loud as fuck, things of that nature. And they just doing it with such like bravado, and it's just so annoying to me. Like, you suck at the game, and those tend to be the players that really ruin the experience for most of us. I'm a pretty good guy. I'm a pretty good gamer, man. So if I want to take it serious, man, I can get there. But low ranked players, they take it serious, bro, and they don't realize that they're awful. So just hearing them just be so like abrasive and brash and cocky and with their speech and their tone and the way they talk to their teammates, bro, it really ruins the experience, bro. And it's okay if you're a new player to the game and you want to get that a competitive experience, and you've been ranking up and you've been actually doing good. You've been seeing yourself improve, but you've improved, yes, but you're not that guy. You're not who you think you are, and I'm just here to let you know that you're not him. You're not even her. You're not that, man. Just stop it. And your teammates don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear the disrespect. The constant, bashing of their performance. Even if they're not even playing that bad. Players like that, they tend, just to talk. Everybody know that guy. Everybody know that guy. The guy that nothing they say helps the teammate at all. And with competitive games, teammates are very much needed. Keeping everybody, even keeled, as they say, is very much needed, because you never know. Even if you're down, if everybody got the good mindset, you can potentially come back. I came back plenty of times. They says the 9-3 curse, it does exist. You can come back. But with teammates like that, it do truly ruin the experience of the game, man. And let's be honest, a lot of these new era games aren't fun without the competitive mode. A lot of their normal modes or their casual modes, like a team deathmatch, a conquest, a hard point, a king of the hill, modes like that. Modes that can be fun in both the competitive sense and the casual sense. It's just good modes regardless. We don't have that anymore. See, I'm a big fan of Valorant. And I was a big fan of Halo Infinite. Like I said, I got Onyx on Halo Infinite. But on Valorant, the only mode that you can really enjoy, I say, is the competitive mode, like I said, because the casual mode isn't good at all. It's just competitive with trash players, like way worse than the platinums and the gold players in Valorant ranked. Like, they're way worse. You have team deathmatch, you got bomb rush, you got all those modes in Valorant and in Counter-Strike and games like that. But the casual modes just aren't fun. As soon as you play it, you want to get out of it immediately, because maybe someone's just trolling off the bat, and it's not fun trolling like back in the day when you was playing casual modes. It's not funny. It's it's just obnoxious. Nobody got time for that, bro. At least if somebody being obnoxious in a competitive mode, and if you win a game, at least you get that dopamine hit of ranking up, bro. Playing that in a casual mode, hearing that type of stuff, I'm good off that. I'd rather not. And the bad part is, not even friends can make these casual modes fun. Like, even if you get your friends on these modes, it's just something about the game that's just not sitting well with you. Like, even your friends, you can have the Eddie Murphy of the group, the motherfucking Dave Chappelle of comedy, of game comedy, nigga, on your team, and it still won't even make the game enjoyable. So these games ain't even good at playing with friends, bro. And the simple fact is, I am getting older. As you get older, you don't have time to get as good as you possibly can as you could when you was a teenager. To get good at a competitive game, you got to understand the fundamentals of the game. To get better than most, you gotta know the advanced tech to get yourself out of situations the fundamentals can't get you out. Like, it's actual work to be good at a competitive game, to even get to some of them high ranks. You have to always be up on your fundamentals, always up on the new patches and all the new gun buffs and debuffs and all that, to even compete still. And for a lot of people like myself, I just don't have the time to be doing that. I'd rather spend my time in other ways. I got other passions that I have, and I love competitive games. I always come and watch some of the best games I know, like Shroud or Sinatra, to see high level gameplay, and I always will enjoy it, but I just don't got time to try to get like that. But I can still get like that. Like, don't get it twisted. I can get like that, but not at this moment. And really, I'm just enjoying single player games more than I ever did. See, the thing I'm getting with single player games right now is the variety that I always needed. Playing games like Hellblade, a game about mental health, Nordic mythology, all those type of things. I'm enjoying that game. Playing, actually finally being Rise of the Tomb Raider, a game that I've been dodging for a long time, but it was pretty fucking good, man. I said I play it again, and I would suggest anyone do play it if they're into like Uncharted and those type of games, man. I can go from a RPG to a platformer to a first-person shooter to action third-person game. Like, there's so many different like genres and experiences you can get in a single-player round, and each experience can be impactful in its own way, because everyone got his own story. Everyone has his own gameplay that you can love, and it just make you fall in love with gaming all over again, because playing games on a competitive level or playing it on ranked mode or whatever you would like to call it. It's fun, and you can get a lot of dope experiences. You can meet a lot of different people. You can get so many gaming memories that'll last you a lifetime playing competitive games. But after you get the rank that you need or the rank that you wanted, like me, I got Immortal, I got Onyx. I just didn't feel a need to do anything else because I didn't want to strive for more. Because I felt like I reached the top. And once you reach your top level that you wanted in any video game that's competitive, trust me, your interest in the game will drop tremendously. So the good thing about single player games, I can come home and sit back and relax and get a cup of wine if I want to, you know what I'm saying, light me up some if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, light me up some if you get what I'm saying. And sit back and play an action game like Devil May Cry or RPG like The Witcher 3. Or I can sit back and play a shooter about post-apocalyptic Russia and play Metro 2023 or 2020. You know what I'm talking about. Metro Last Light, that type of game. Or like I said, I can play a Hellblade about mental health, which I'm really passionate about, and about Nordic mythology, which I think is really cool. So it's so many different experiences. And at the end of the day, you might get a 5K hour Valorant or CSGO player or League of Legends player. Any competitive game, you can have like 6K hours in it. I feel like even though single player games will give you a 20-hour experience, a 15-hour experience, at the end of the day, you leaving with a good experience. Even though it's only that 20 hours, you leaving with that 5K hours or that 6K hours on that competitive game. You leaving with a little bit of disdain for that game and a little bit of hatred of that game. Even though you got the 6K hours, you was only doing it because that's all you knew. But there's better. There's light at the end of the tunnel, as the people like to say. Just quit, bro. Single player games are lit. Is a lot that's already out that you can play. You can play a lot of old school games, a lot of games that's Xbox 360 era, PS3 era, and have fun, bro. And you can still play the modern day era games if you got the console or the GPU for it. It's a bright future. So it's Tokyo Teasy. Let me know what you think about this topic. I want to hear what you guys got to say. Are you still enjoying competitive games? Are you still loving the grind, as they say? Or are you getting tired like I was? The rank experience just isn't what it was. Playing with people, it just isn't what you thought it was or what it once was at all. Playing with people is becoming more of a annoying thing than an exciting thing of meeting new people. And are you really just more interested in the single player games? Like, let me know. I'm down to talk in the comments. I will be in the comment section. We got a lot more videos coming. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the topic. It's Tokyo Teasy. I'm out. Peace.